Adolf Hitler is one of the most well-known figures in history. As the leader of Nazis, he planned both World War II and the Holocaust, events that led to the death of at least 40 million people. In the ensuing years, he was the subject of books and TV shows. This video by Big Factz, Facts About Adolf Hitler, presents some notable facts about him. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications button below for more videos like this. Number 1. He was almost Schicklgruber. Adolf Hitler was almost named Adolf Schicklgruber, or Adolf Hitler. His father was born out of wedlock to Maria Schicklgruber and given her name. When he was about 40 years old, Eloise decided to adopt the name of his stepfather, Johann Georg Hitler, who some speculated was his biological father. On the documents, Hitler was given as the new name, but the reason for the spelling is unknown. Hitler was married twice. Number 2. World War I service. When he committed suicide in 1945, Hitler was wearing the Iron Cross medal earned for World War I. The honor was important to Hitler, who portrayed himself as a hero. He was wounded during the First Battle of Somme, but research challenges Hitler's account of his experience. He was recuperating when Germany gave up, and oddly, his citation for the Iron Cross, First Class, fails to mention a specific incident of bravery, leading some researchers to say that it was given to honor Hitler's service and his likability with officers, notably Hugo, a Jewish lieutenant who recommended that Hitler receive the award. Number 3. Mein Kampf. While in prison for treason, Hitler began writing what would later be considered one of the world's most dangerous books. In Mein Kampf, which was initially published in 2 volumes, Hitler chronicled his life and presented his racist ideology. He claimed to have become an anti-Semite while living in Vienna. Although it had only limited success, Mein Kampf's popularity grew as did that of Nazis. A Bible of National Socialism, it was required reading, and more than 5 million copies had been sold. After Hitler's death, the work was banned, and the state of Bavaria refused to grant publishing rights. However, some publishers continued to print the work, and in 2016, it entered the public domain after the copyright expired. Days later, a heavily Mein Kampf was published for the first time since 1945. It became a bestseller. Number 4. He went from fire to Führer. With a series of intrigues, Hitler was Chancellor of Germany in 1933. He wanted access to even greater power, and that was when Germany's building caught fire and was damaged in 1933. While Hitler's involvement in the fire remains unknown, he used the event to establish his authority. The day after, he saw the suspension of all liberties, and in the month's election, the Nazis secured a majority in the Reichstag. In 1933, the Reichstag passed the act which made Hitler's dictatorship. Then in 1934, shortly after the death of Hindenburg, the Germans voted to give Hitler authority, combining the offices of Chancellor and President to create the post of Führer und Reichskanzler, a dictatorship. Number 5. He was an art critic. While everything has been made of Hitler's career as an artist, he was rejected by the Academy of Fine Arts and lived in poverty, trying to sell his work. His interest seemed only to increase after he became Führer. Yeah, strange, but every rich person likes art. While Hitler favored the work of classical Greece and Rome, he was critical of contemporary movements, such as Impressionism. In the 1930s, Nazis began removing such degenerative art from museums. Modern works by Pablo Picasso, Lembruck, and Nodal were later shown in an exhibit. With the war, Hitler ordered the looting of artworks on a not-seen-before scale. Reportedly, his most celebrated stolen item was the altarpiece. This and other works were intended to fill a planned super. Number 6. He was a vegetarian and a drug user. In an attempt to build a master race, the Nazis promoted health-conscious policies. So it's perhaps not surprisingly that Hitler was a vegetarian, but his health was undetermined by the use of opiates. According to research, his personal physician Merle began injecting him with drugs, including methamphetamines, morphine, and even cocaine. In fact, drugs were reportedly prevalent throughout the Nazis, and soldiers were given meth before battle. Near the end of his life, Hitler was prone to shaking. Did you like this video? If so, tell us in the comments below. Like this video and share it with everyone you know. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications button below for more videos like this. This was Big Factz. Make sure you tune in for more content.